Some of the hardest battles that we face as men aren't the ones that people see. They're not on the streets. They're not at work. They're not in the gym. They are inside of our heads. It's the thoughts that attack us at 2 a.m. in the morning. The weight that we carry that no one sees. The pressure to keep it together, to stay strong, to never crack. And we don't tell nobody because if we tell them, they're probably not going to understand it. Or number two, everything we see in culture, everything we see in society, and probably the way we have been conditioned says to man up. But I understand these hidden battles all too well. I have fought them. And if you're watching this, you probably have fought them as well or are fighting them right now as we speak. But let me paint this picture for you real quick, probably what you're going through. You show up for work. You provide for your family. You keep the smile on your face, right? The mask. But deep down, you got this war in your head, and it is a battlefield that no one sees. The depression that you don't admit, the anger that you can't explain, the doubts about whether you're really enough. And what about the memories from the past? Like with me, it was about the gangs, about the drugs and the alcohol and all the huge mistakes that I've done in my life that kept creeping back in like they never left. It's quiet on the outside, but in our heads, it is complete chaos. You don't want to tell nobody because you don't want to look weak. So you fight silently. But silence doesn't kill the battle. It makes it even louder. We are experts at hiding pain. We've been conditioned to say, I'm fine, even when we're falling apart. We think strength means silence. But that's a lie. That's the trap. The enemy uses that silence to convince you you're alone, to isolate you, to strip you away of your worth. Even in church, we're guilty. We'll show up, men will show up to, the church, shake hands every day, routine, we sing the song, but we still leave carrying this same burden that we walked in there with. But let me say this loud. Silence doesn't mean you're strong. It means you're suffocating. And God didn't design you to suffocate. He designed you to breathe. So here is the hope, right? God put a fighter inside of you, inside of every single one of us. You're not wired to quit. You're wired to overcome. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. That means the fight inside you isn't weakness. It's the Spirit of God reminding you who you are. I know what it feels like to want to give up. I know the bottle. I know the drugs. I know the streets. I know the grief of losing people you love. I know that pull to just say, you know what, forget it. I can't anymore. But every time I wanted to quit, God reminded me quitting wasn't an option. There's too much at stake. My family, my purpose, my calling. And it's the same for you. The fact that you're still here, still breathing, means God is not finished with you. So how, us as men going through these hidden battles, how do we fight against these hidden battles? Here's where it gets real practical. Number one, you talk about it. You find another brother, you find someone else, another man, whatever the case is, a mentor, and you fall on your knees before God. Don't bottle it up. Don't keep it inside. Releasing it is what heals. The devil thrives in insecurity. He wants us to stay like that, and secrecy is his biggest thing for us. Number two, feed your mind. Cut off the toxic voices, the fake validations, the garbage that drains your soul. Fill it with the word of God, with truth, with things that sharpen you. Number three, stay moving. Work out, pray, build something. Motion keeps your spirit alive. Stagnation is where depression grows. Now, number four, remember your purpose. You are not random. You are chosen. Every struggle you've been through is proof that God put resilience in your DNA. Now listen, the enemy wants you isolated, but God calls you into brotherhood. Don't fight this war alone. Now, my brothers, I want you to hear me. You are not weak because you struggle. You are strong because you're still standing. These hidden battles don't define you, they refine you. So if you're in the middle of the war, don't tap out, don't quit, stand your ground, breathe, pray, but most importantly, fight. And if this hit you, hit home, resonated with you, I want you to drop a fire in those comments so I know that you're still in the fight. And share this, man, with somebody else. Share this with a brother who needs it, because we're not meant to do this alone. You've got a crown on your head, a purpose in your soul, and a God who has already called you victorious. Now walk like it, fight like it, and live like it.